a mega old boom, isn't it?
That is good, isn't it?
You alright, guys? Hey, look who we're with.
How we doing, folks? Oh yeah.
See you, Chris. Look, what?
What's going on?
We are at Z Rocket Deep Shelter, which is a underground shelter which was used to support St Margaret's battery, which is sort of above us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sort of above us and to the back, as they say, up and to the left. And we're here. We are like literally just come down from the entrance. As you can see, down there is danger. Luke's filming, by the way, everybody. He's got an awfully big boom, if you know what I'm saying. And he's just boomed himself on his head, because actually, believe it or not, we are not, you know, we're quite ginormous, and yet it's quite small.
Yeah, how's your head, Chris?
Yeah.
Again, it was only down there a couple of weeks ago. You done it, didn't
So, as you can see, we've kindly been invited out by these wonderful gentlemen. Since we last saw them, Chris has grown facial hair, which you'll notice since last time. Mine stayed the same. You know, Ian's is just a lock of ginger wonderness. Let's just go in. So we don't know if this is actually the entrance that was properly used, because it's actually quite short line, but this is World War II. We're going to show you some graffiti that's just around the corner, and then we'll go from there. So let's go, guys. Okay, so we've only just sort of like come into the entrance, but already when you come up here, you can see there's some amazing World War II graffiti here. The earliest that we can see so far is 1941, which probably would have been around roughly the same time as most of the deep shelters that would have been built. In fact, actually round Dover, we all said, didn't we, that pretty much similarity. I think, in fact, the engineer called you said, didn't you, Chris, that pretty much are responsible for digging out most of them, we think, are pretty much responsible for most of the underground shelters that we can see around here that are World War II dated.
Yeah.
So, do you want to have a look? Do you want to see this amazing bit with graffiti?
Shall I?
Yeah, look.
Sometimes it comes up with an angle, it's quite handy. Look, Plymouth, 1942.
Look.
Royal Army Medical Corps.
Thursday, the 5th January.
And that's a 1941. Yeah, see, there's a 1941 as well. Yeah, look. And there's a 1941 there as well. So, yeah, there you go. First bit of graffiti that we've seen so far. Amazing, isn't it?
This Royal Army Medical Corps, that's Oliver Reed was in the Royal Army Medical Corps, yeah. Crazy back when he was in his doing service.
Because they are in here, aren't they? They were in. There was was there a medical bay in this one as well? I know there was definitely some in the others.
They might have had first aid station.
Yeah.
I'm sure you said about that.
Yeah.
First aid box.
First aid. So yeah, just one then.
Got plasters.
Rationing back then.
Is that all graffiti down there?
There was a few
There's a few bits and bobs, but that's the main part, I think, really. So yeah, these are the supports. Oh, blimey. Look at the cracks in there.
Don't look at cracks in that.
Yeah.
It's supported by a lovely...
Nothing really.
Don't really think there's much structural integrity left in the wood.
No. Look at that.
Oh yeah, it's a good point.
In 2004, when I come down here, pigeons were living down here.
No way.
Like, yeah.
Must have scared the crap out of
Yeah,
you.
yeah. You're walking into the jungle like this, and they're just sort of being chased in and in. So, yeah, man. All the dust from the.
Oh look, there's a bit of rot there. Look. Discoloration. You'd assume that would have been from. There probably would have been some more beams in there. Yeah.
I look like they cut bits out to fit the beams in.
Looks like they're using a different machine, like more of a shovel.
Yeah. It looks very traditional, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look like it's. I don't know. Yeah, like you said, like a shovel or something.
Usually it's like
it out and
a drill sort of marks.
Well, you can tell we're getting deeper because it's echo more now.
Yeah, it's big now. It's sound straight.
That's it. Oh. Are they the toilets, are they?
Oh,
Or are they...
we had a discussion with Chris, I think, some sort of maybe store or something, maybe this one, or...
They've got vents though, haven't they?
Yeah.
I don't know, I could see these being toilets. I don't know, you might be right though, storage or something.
But yeah, was it you, Chris, that said that this is the only part that's not in the line section, and that's why it's got a roof?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It just seems it's the only bit that's, the only like, it's quite a strongish looking room.
Yeah. Yeah, it's slightly, it's a bit too reinforced just to be a toilet, isn't it?
And you've got bits on the wall where it looks like it was shelving or something.
You can see that. Yeah, this is a good
Yeah.
thing actually. Look, this is original pencil marks when they were
Oh yeah, look.
measuring things up to put things in. Yeah. Where's the other bit?
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't think they can't be toilets. But then, like I said, it's weird. Why would you have like vents on the?
Yeah, there. Look at that. So the wood's been placed there, but they've marked out
Oh yeah, look
where
at
they
that.
want the wood. Yeah.
I like the fact most people have used the chalk for the graffiti. It's quite consistent.
Quite yeah. And
Sort of
handy to wash off.
yeah.
Come down here with a bucket of sponge.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's pretty easy to get off of it.
What, you going, Chris?
Oh, yeah, look. Oh, here we go. Coming back to the familiar.
Good old standard.
Oh.
I don't know if I...
Where do you reckon we should go first?
I'll go this way, I think.
Yeah, should we go that way? It looks very familiar to like almost like we'll walk down a bit. Do you know what I mean? If you go, well, you've been around it, like the Tunbridge Wells.
Oh, yes.
It's got that similar sort of, apart from it being massively flooded, but
This
it's
is probably what it
similar.
looked like, I suppose, if it
Yeah.
wasn't sort of all decaying.
Yeah, if it wasn't, yeah, exactly. If it wasn't flooded, it'd probably look quite similar to this.
Yeah. It's a crazy old shelter, that.
Yeah. Good job you were tall enough.
Yeah.
Drowning. Look at that.
Yeah, these parts remind me of Dover Castle, sort of dumpy and stuff like that.
Do you believe what that says though, Fort Bridgewood? Doesn't make sense to me.
Nah, it's just
No.
someone to put it up, I think.
Maybe they play games and then kind of like, we'll just label it whatever.
How's the video coming out, Luke? Alright?
Fuck no.
Find out in the end. Oh look, yeah.
Oh, these are the other ones, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one we thought might be toilets.
Yeah, that, yeah. Yeah,
Smoothed off at the top.
yeah. No, it looks, I mean, they look like toilets to me, if I'm being honest. I can't.
That would be a
It
toilet
makes,
with a view
it
if that
makes
was a toilet.
sense. You've got to have them.
Right, it goes up to one of the entrances.
Jesus, yeah. Okay. At least these steps aren't slippery. Go on, Luke. You follow.
Massive steps, though.
They are. They are. Do you know what? They're actually probably the biggest steps I've seen for something like this.
Like the Tunbridge Wells ones, it's got like a gully that goes
Yeah,
down
yeah,
sides.
yeah.
These ones go straight to the tin.
I know I say in every single video, but I do love my strip lights.
You what?
I need to
I
use
love my
one.
torches.
Can you
That's-
pass me
that's-
one?
That's unique to you now, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
That's it.
I mean, I know they don't do distance very well, but they do open. You know what I mean? They do what they need to do.
Yeah. But
Oh God, look at the rubble up there. Look.
that's parts of the blockhouse that would have at the top. There's no entrance to this, and then when they bulldozed it, they chucked parts in here. God.
Knackered already.
Yeah.
I mean, that just gives you a good perspective of how far down we are, really, doesn't it? When you look at those steps, and you think we're on the second part of it, so it goes even further down.
Yeah.
See, because when you look down at it, when you're up the top, it looks quite steep, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, they are bloody.
Yeah. Even with the big steps, it's like.
So the ground is not even up past that door. It's even further up.
So we know then that this is definitely one of the normal official entrances.
Yeah.
Which is, well, you're right. I think when we came, what we've come down might easily be an escape hatch
Yeah, escape
or an
tunnel.
escape tunnel, because you can see the quality of what these are built like. These are all like properly,
Yeah.
you know, and obviously that was just like a chalk outlet, you know.
These sections here we're standing in would have been sort of propped up with wood.
Yeah.
Again. Yeah, that's.
Because I mean, you would have,
finished.
you know, there would
We'll
have been.
just make do with that.
Yeah.
Run out of money or something.
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. Yeah, because it wouldn't make sense, would it?
I suppose the thing is, they wouldn't, in theory, need to use 3 entrances most of the time. So if you've got 2 decent entrances, why worry about lining the third?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because you know that really, ideally, you're never really gonna. Well, you're hoping you're never really gonna ever use it.
Right.
tidied at all. Very good.
We'll see some later, surely.
Yeah, sure will.
We didn't spout the other day, wasn't it, Chris?
Yeah.
Saw some big ones in
Okay.
there.
Oh, did you go back in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After him saying
Never again.
Did you go into? Did you guys go into the escape tunnel? Did you go
Plotting
into the
room.
plotting room?
Not yet, no.
No.
Has to be night time, I think, because when we went there last. Was it last?
Yeah, it was the
Saturday?
horse. Oh,
Yeah.
We went there and there's a car parked in that near that fence.
Oh,
so there's
yeah.
obviously someone tending to some horse shit.
yeah, yeah.
So
And the pile of wood on top's got rather big now. The trailer's back.
Oh,
there,
right,
wood
yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
but you just technically see the end.
Oh, yeah, the front. Oh, yeah, look. Straight down there. Do you see that? In fact, actually, looking at that, it definitely gives you a good indicator of where you are. You know, like the layout of it, really easy now, can't you? Look there.
So, because the bank as well, it rises up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So that over there is the finished part of the ground. So this is we're under the deepest part. There, like the sections.
Yeah,
Was it you say
that's-
the medical bit?
See, I'm pretty sure there must be a medical part in here. I wouldn't be surprised if, like,
Just the
See,
door
that
frame,
looks like-
so
yeah.
it's definitely separate.
see, look, you've got frames there, haven't you? You've got the vent that goes atop, right across. So I mean, this is
Unless
definitely
it's the officer's part.
could be, but then this is divided, isn't it? You'd think that the officer's part would be completely. You know,
Maybe.
if there was, there should be a door or something to sort.
Maybe it was like two officers.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. This is there's two sections of ventilation in this section, and then you've got the rest of it down there.
So does this follow around then if we go around this way?
Yeah, it cuts around. They're all in the
Oh, so-
rectangular
yeah.
shape. A lot of people comment saying you should take some like glow sticks or whatever. Don't get lost.
Yeah.
Like, you never get lost down here.
I think the idea is really that when they design things like this, is that why would you design something so you can get lost in it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, to me, these just the toilets, aren't they? They've got to be. I just can't see what else they'd be used for. You know. I mean, they're clearly blocked in, so like the idea is obviously you walk in and then do your business. Can't see them
must
being
be.
anything else. Look at that.
There's something down here, Mike, that Chris found.
So look.
What did Chris find?
Right in, wasn't it? On the... Oh yeah, right in there. Not that great, but
Oh yeah. British steel. Here, look, come here, mate. Have a look at this. Up there. Careful bang here, mate. Not to. Look, it's British steel on there, look.
it's funny that one. That must be the other way around, maybe.
Yeah, cool.
You've got the lining still there.
Amazing. That is so cool. It's actually really well kept, isn't it, down there? I mean, like,
It's not
you know,
too bad.
It's not too
It's
bad.
not damp.
There's a lot of mould down there years
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
Lots
Still
of
some.
lots more. Do you reckon the people that built this done that to stop people cutting their heads on it?
Oh, what?
Bent it.
Yeah.
Flattened it down.
Because I don't think
Seems
it
big.
would have been an exact science of how they would have just, you know what I mean, they would have just cut it off just to measure it out. They're not,
Yeah.
they aren't, I don't think when you design something like this, it's necessarily designed for comfort or anything else like that, you know.
Oh, I forgot. I thought the pipe went up, but it doesn't. So this is quite interesting. I only found this out last week. The
Yeah.
amount of times I've been coming down here.
So it's an event, isn't it?
Yeah, like the lid and spout one.
Yeah.
This is the vent lagging
Oh yeah.
that went over the vent, and this is the chicken wire that went over the.
No
lagging.
way. Yeah.
That's all this from chucked here.
Incredible.
So I don't know what they've done with the other section of ventilation, and for that matter, the rest of it in the shelter. Yeah.
It's weird, if you, like, there's certain bits I keep looking at, and there's certain little bits of detail every time I'm sort of seeing something, I'm sort of thinking, God, that's interesting. You know, tiny little bits of detail.
Yeah.
Quite impressed actually the amount of people have put their names on it.
Yeah. There is that other entrance we come down with the stairs. There is graffiti from 951. Is it, Chris? 950. And remember, it's the picture of it.
Oh,
At the top, right at the top.
yeah.
The pencil. Okay. It's a challenge getting up there. See this section here with the corner turns is quite intact. Awesome.
That's alright, just.
It's got the beams that hash bowing a bit.
Yeah, look at that.
So that goes up another flight of stairs.
Wow.
That's good to see
That is cool.
the other side of the tin for a change. But I swear that years ago you could hear a humming sound like a transformer or something like that from here. It's like buzzing. So it made me wonder we're under the houses right now.
Yeah, if there's power lines or
Yeah.
Sometimes you always say to yourself, like, you should never, when you're in a place like this, worst thing you can do is look up. Because once you realise where you are and what is loosely above you.
In the entrances especially.
If you look round this side, there's quite a lot just on top of these little bits of
Yeah,
rotten wood.
Yeah, I know.
There's a big boulder in the corner.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming this is what the other bit looked
It
like.
would have
then.
been, yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so. Just sort of propped.
So how many have we done so far? So that's 2.
This is the last
This
entrance
is the
now,
last
yeah.
one, yeah.
I don't know if you want to crawl in there and look up or...
Go on, Luke. You can see the rubble from the top, look.
That's good. I like the depth of field on that.
Yeah, it's a really good lens.
Do you want to tell them how much it cost?
The lens is only 200 and something quid. The one that I actually want's like 1200.
Yeah, that's...
So the camera was 4 grand.
What, that camera?
Yeah, just for the body.
It's a good one though. I like the pictures that come off. What you done the other time. Amazing.
Look at the colour of that rust.
That was my old camera.
Oh, was it?
This one's even better than that.
Oh, right. Bloody hell.
Just don't drop it.
No.
Does that come out?
Yeah.
That looks amazing. Through the camera, I'm looking around you like a stalker.
But this is my issue though, because I'm looking through here. I'm not really getting where we are, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like when people go to gigs and they just
Yeah, they just
video
film it
everything
and
through
they're
their
not
camera. They're
aware
not
of-
actually there
Yeah.
in the moment.
That's why sometimes coming down here without a camera is quite handy.
Yeah.
See things. Right, ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna stop filming.
Yeah,
for a
of course.
bit
Yeah, I was
just
going to say, mate. Yeah, no.
Mhm.
All right, hi, bye. We're going to say goodbye. We've obviously gone round it. You guys have probably seen on there. We pretty much did it in real time by like the final bit of us walking downstairs from one of the entrances because Luke's going to post some lovely photos of this place and Ian's just taking a few photos as well because it's not only just about the filming, it's about taking random photos and trying to see if we can see ghosts.
Ghosts.
So that's what it's about, trying to see if we can get the ghost part in there as well, isn't it?
Exploring as well as the ghost hunting.
Yeah, that's it, yeah, 2 in 1. So we'll say goodbye. We've got a few locations to do today, so we're going to do that and we'll catch you guys later in a bit, whatever. See you later, guys.
Cheerio,
Oh, yeah.
folks.